If you remember, sometime in July, ending June, I talked about the future of mini jobs in Germany. I told you there were discussions about making changes to the mini job system. Now we have an important update because there's a concrete draft on the table. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to our page. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, we talk about our lives as foreigners living in Germany. We share updates, talk about outbound and integration. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learning with Gifted Grace. Links in my bio. Thank you. Germany's finance minister, Lars Klingbeil, has presented a draft for the planned tax reform, and mini jobs are included. The biggest change for mini job is this: the Pauschalsteuer, which is the flat rate tax paid by the employer for a mini job, is planned to increase from 2% to 5%. And let me make this very clear: this is the employer's tax, not an income tax that the mini job worker, which is you, would suddenly have to pay. So if you currently have a mini job, this proposal does not mean that 5% will simply be taken away from your salary. However, it does make mini jobs more expensive for employers. And there is another important point from my previous video that we will still need to watch closely. There's an ongoing discussion about whether mini jobs should also become subject to additional social security contributions, particularly in connection with the upcoming pension reform. That part has not been finally decided yet. So please don't say that Germany has already abolished mini jobs or that mini job workers will suddenly lose part of their salary. That is not what has happened. The mini job still exists. What we now have is a concrete proposal to increase the employer's flat rate tax from 2% to 5%, while other possible changes to the mini job system are still being discussed. The wider tax reform is planned to come into effect in two stages, in 2027 and 2028, if the legislation is approved. So this is an update, not the final end of the mini job system. If you have a mini job or you are planning to take one, keep following this development because the final rules could still change. Did you know that the proposed 5% tax is paid by the employer and not directly by the mini job worker? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.